Okay, hello everyone. I'm here to record a build order of the boom. Today I'm not going to use gold as I used yesterday. Today I'm going to use two villagers on the stone to show that you can go for the booming without collecting gold. And this is really important, especially maps like the Nomad. Maybe sometimes you do not have a good spot for gold, but you do want to boom. So there's this option and we are going to explore it. Okay, I'm just using, just to remind, I'm using Vietnamese because they have no economical bonus. So whatever we can do with this civilization, we can do with the others. And I'm using Arena because this is one of the maps where it's most frequent that we go for the booming strategies. If you want some showcase of that, you can just go for Master of Arena Games and you are going to find out Viper and Tata playing the finals, and they use this in almost every game. So what I like to do is to explore the outside of this map first, because maybe if your resources like your ship or boards are on the outside, you can find it before your enemy. If he finishes exploring his base and he goes to your walls, he might be able to find your resources first. So it's kind of a contingency. Well, it seems there's no resource here on the inside. Oh, there was, two ships here. Okay, putting the ship back. And I'm just going to use the regular resources. And by this I mean the 8 ships and 2 boars. So I'm not going to use deers or lure deers. I'm considering that players that are still learning the game does not have the skill to manage the deer to lure without hurting their own economy, okay? So the start of this build order is quite simple. It's just like if you were going to make a rush of men at arms or anything until they pop 20, because everything you are going to do is just start with 6 villagers on the ship like I did here. Then later you are going to put 4 villagers on the wood like I did, and then you are going for the boar by the time you start eating your 4th ship. So I will eat my boar and I will still have 4 ships in my town center. That's the point of this, okay? I'm reaching the town center with the villager. Of course I did alone. I don't want my villagers to die. See? And now I'm going for the berries. I'm exploring my map. I have 2 stones outside. This map here is a perfect example of a map where I would like to boom using the stone. My goals are forward, so imagine if my enemy comes to rush me or anything like this. I could still use the backstone, okay? So for now, the next step is to put 14 villagers on the food. What I like to do is to have 8 hunters. 8 for me is the magic number, like I am having here. And all the 6 ones I'm sending to the berries because they are my second food source, okay? You see that I'm going already for the second boar because I reached the 150 food mark on the boar. So I want to have my second boar on my TC by the moment the meat from the first one dries off. This is really important. You don't want to have idle time, okay? I'm going to make more houses here. 2 more houses. Oh, the boar's back. No problem. Improvise. If the boar does this, do not let your TC idle. Just start eating some sheep, okay? What you shouldn't do is to wait for the boar to come to your TC. Just start eating another food source, okay? You see, I just ate 4 more wood, 50 more food by the time I was bringing the boar here, so let's just wait for this boar a little, and we're going to take it. Okay, I'm taking. You see, no problem. Boar has been eaten. Oh, and people are already starting to follow. It's nice, man. Yep, I'm back. I'm doing the build orders. Okay, focusing on the build orders. Now that I have 14 villagers on the food, 8 hunters and 6 more on the berries, a total of 14 villagers, I'm going to complete my woods. I want to have 2 wood lines full of villagers. So in this first one, I have 5 villagers, and I'm going to make a second one here. And in the second one, I'm also going to put 5 villagers, okay? So 8 hunters, 6 villagers on the berries, 5 villagers on the first wood line, 5 more on the second one. Because I'm going to have to use a lot of farms. Once I finish eating the boar, I'm going to eat the sheep. And once I finish to eat the sheep, I will have to make farms. Because, as I said before, I'm not going to use the deer for this basic build order, just to show that we can use our standard resources in order to accomplish the booming. Luring is important, especially if you are in the pro scene, but if you are learning or if you are below the 2k mark, man, you can just go along really fine. You don't need to do this as a big differential against your opponent, huh? He might have a small advantage, but nothing that's going to change the game. Not in the low levels. Okay, so now I'm finishing to get the 5th villager on the second wood. I'm just going to make 2 more villagers, and those guys there are going to collect stone. That's the point of this booming. It's 27 villagers plus 2 to go castle. So I will go up with, 27 population, not 27 villagers. And now I'm going to put 8 farms around my TC, using exactly the villagers that are here, collecting the sheep. You see? The town center supports exactly 8 villagers, and I'm going up. Finishing the last ship. Doesn't matter if you ended up taking the ship before the boar, like I did here because the boar went back. Things like this are going to happen in the game. Nothing is going to be perfect, so you have to adapt. The most important thing is to not let your villagers idle. Oh, they cannot eat a boar right now. Eat the ship, man. Simple as that. Okay, so right now I'm going to feudal. I still with 14 villagers on the food. This is the key number to go castle, okay guys? I really love this number because you just need to have 14 villagers on food sources. It doesn't matter if they are the slowest food sources like the farms and the berries like I'm using here. You could have a hunt, you could have civilizations with bonus to get the food like the Breton ship or anything like this. Or the Slavic farms. Doesn't matter. You are going to go up anyway. What's really important here is that you pre-select 3 villagers from your woodline or from your berries, because as soon as you hit the feudal age, you are going to build a market and a blacksmith, because you need 2 buildings to go castle. I'm going to use 3 villagers here, and I'm going to build the market and the blacksmith and add 2 more villagers. So I'm starting to build the market, I'm starting to build the blacksmith, 2 villagers on the market, 1 villager on the blacksmith, so they are both going to complete almost at the same time, and I'm building 2 more villagers with 27 population. That's why I'm going to put in the title 27 plus 2. That's a reminder of the population that you should use, okay? This population is just something to orientate you towards how we are going to balance your economy, okay? Okay, I just finished it. I'm going to sell 200 stone and go up. You see, that's why I used those villagers. I just sell 200 stone. You can see that the price is going lower, and I still collecting stone. With those 2 guys here collecting stone, by the moment that I reach the castle age, I will have enough stone to make the 2 town centers that I want. Oh, double bit X, of course. Let me try to micro my wood here, so each villager eats a single tree. Oh, and those guys finished the berries, okay. Horse collar, maybe, why not? 2 more farms here, a house, because I'm almost at the limit of my population, and I don't want to get housed. And as soon as I hit the castle age, what I want to do is to put 2 town centers up. So right now I'm going to choose where those town centers are going to be located. I might do the first one here on this area that is close to the wood, so all the villagers from the TC will be able to collect those woods here, and maybe the second one I'm not sure if I'm going to put here or more here on the back. Maybe here. No problem. Why? That's it. As soon as I hit Castle Age, I'm going to start to build 2 town centers. 6 villagers are going to build 1 town center here, and 6 more villagers are going to build a town center here. These are things that you should plan by the moment you are playing, because as soon as you hit Castle, you are going to have the 6 villagers at the position to build the town center, okay? And this is going to save you time. So let me select 6 villagers and send those guys to this wood here. And all those 6 here to this one as well. Oh, I'm being attacked. Fuck it. Okay. Town center. Town center. Wood up. Why didn't you delete the lumber camp? Why? Because I can still use all this wood line. This lumber camp still useful for me, man. So, okay, let's just make a small break here to make some math. I had 8 farms here that I built on Dark Age. And if you see them, they are going to go down in like 2 or 3 minutes from now. That's a problem. And if you looked here on the right side, I built 2 more farms. So right now I have 10 farms. What I want to keep my town centers really working is 6 farms to support each one to keep producing villagers. So as soon as I finish to build this, I'm going to build 4 farms in each one of those, so I will have a total of 18 farms. And as soon as I finish this, I'm going to have to remake my farms because they are on the verge of the end. They are almost end. You see, this one has 40 food, this other one 55, so those are just going to last for more 2 or 3 minutes. Let's see. Building ATCs. I need to build 4 more farms, so I'm going to need 408 wood. Well, I can build 3 more, only need a lot more wood. No problem. I'm going to build 1 farm here, 2, 3, 4, 4th one, so only 4 more to go. My scouts, they're fighting, eh? Brave fighting. Only 3 more to go before I start to remake my... Oh my god, maybe I will be idle a little, and that's why I'd rather use the gold as a booming, because I can use the gold to help myself to balance my economy. 4 in this one, only 1 more to go here. Here it goes. Okay, this just now solved my problem. Right now I have 6 farms for each one of the town centers. I'm going to pause break here and show you that I have 17? No. Wait a little. This guy is finishing. Okay, 18 farms. You see? I have 18 farms, and right now my town centers are not going to go idle anymore. 18 minutes and I boom it. I have solved my problem. My town centers can sustain themselves, and I also have 19 more villagers just collecting resources to keep expanding my economy. But remember that my farms are almost ending here. 23 farm, 5 food, so I'm going to remake 8 farms. The farms are going to go down, 1, and let's remake 2. Let's not wait for them to do this. I need a house. 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 2 more farms to go. 7, 8. Okay, all the farms, the 8 farms have been seeded, so I won't have problem. And guys, right now I will have to select a villager to be my official house builder, because if I don't do this, my economy is going to collapse. I need this girl to build my houses. So here, oh, not a girl, it's a guy. This is our mason, okay? He's going to build houses forever for us. And the next step here is to add farms until we have 30 ones. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Well, barrel now at pop 50. Did I do the horse collar? Of course, man. I did it when I was going up. And let's finish to making the farms. 26, 27, 28. Oh my god. I'm almost done the booming. 2 more. Only 2 more. Okay, that's it. With this movement, I just made 30 farms. It's 20 minutes and I have all the farms that I need to take me to Imperial. Okay? So now that I've solved this problem, the next step here is to collect gold. So let me just send a lot of villagers to the gold. The villagers that born from this TC are going to the gold, the ones from this one as well, and I'm going to relocate my villagers here from the wood to the gold. Let me relocate all those guys to the gold. What I need is the minimum of 15 villagers to the gold, okay? Let me relocate now 5 villagers from here to the gold. And of course research the gold mining, because I want my gold miners to be faster. This town center will keep producing villagers to the gold, this one to the wood, and this other one to the wood. Okay? How many farms? 30 farms. How many gold miners? We are going to find out soon, but I expect 15. And of course my house builder is building. How many? 16. It's great. It's fine. 16 is a good number. But I still have this town center sending villagers here to the gold. This other one to the wood, and this other one to the wood. Why I'm not so concerned about the wood? Because I just finished building my farms. I'm only will only have to make to get wood to make the buildings, and I only have one farm here that's about to go off. I don't know why. Maybe it finished before the horse collar, but this other one, and I need food. That's just fine. I have enough time. House builder keep building. Gold miners keep collecting gold. And of course I'm going to need 2 buildings. So I'm going to make Arbalests in this case. So I'm going to put a university here. And I'm going to build a monastery or maybe a Sig workshop. I'd rather use the Sig workshop. I'm sending back my villagers to the wood because since that I have enough gold. Just going to make here the Sig workshop. Villager here, keep building. And remember, after 50 villagers, I made the well barrel. When I reach the mark of 80 population, I'm going to make the handcart. But of course, by then I will be clicked up. I will have clicked up already, so not a problem. Oh my god, this guy is taking down my gates. Let me go up. Now I have my buildings, 30 farms. Up. Keep making villagers, new lumber camps maybe. This is time for an investment. You see, the key about collecting stone is that you can do this. You can defend yourself. Now that I'm going up, I'm going to make a barracks. And I'm going to research the River Plow. The River Plow is important because at some point here, in like 2 or 3 minutes, all those farms are going to be reseeded. So if I have the River Plow, I'm going to be much more effective. Finished it. Now I'm going to put my buildings here. 1, 2, 3. Finishing the walls, of course. Oh, of course. Fletching. Hey Dracon, good to see you are on the chat, man. This build order does not apply to you, man. You are way past the 2k mark. You are not going to be helped. Oh, I just forgot the handcart at pop 80. No problem, doing it a bit late, but doing. Okay, okay. Upgrading the crossbow, upgrading the other stuff here. At least 5 archery range, guys. A big mistake that I see people going is doing boom and doing like 3 archery range. Man, you just boom it. You have the economy, huh? So now that I complete the archery range, I keep making this, I keep doing this. Yeah, Dracon, exactly. The point is, a guy that just stunned this game can execute this build order, even with the poorest micro possible. Let's make a gate here to go out. And I'm going to add another Sig workshop. Okay, I've reached Imperial. Oh my god, what now? Since that I've reached the Imperial, I'm going to upgrade the wood. Guy, do this, make this an habit for you, okay? You go, you upgrade the wood. Doing the chemistry, keep making the Arbalests. At this point, maybe my builder is not going to handle all the demand alone. This guy might have to need a helper, so I'm going to set here a helper for him. So 2 villagers now building houses because my population is growing at an astonishing rate. I'm going to upgrade the Arbalest as soon as I have the food, and it shouldn't take long. But guys, remember the farms. About 28 now and they are going to go off. They are going to explode. Whoa, first one. Once one do this, you can expend a lot of wood to do this because they are all going down. Let's send the villager outside. Arbalest upgrading coming. Yep. Bracer, I need a bracer. And here is just a matter of balance. Oh, it seems that I lack gold. Let's send more to gold. Keep making, keep making. Making runs. Reseeding the farms. House builders building houses non-stop. What you don't want is to get housed, okay? Arbalests are there, Bracer, they are upgraded. I'm making also capped runs because those Arbalests are not going to take down a castle by themselves, right? A mangonel here to help that I use in my defense. And that's it. That's pretty much the boom. Of course, if your civilization have, for example, the crop rotation, this is also a good moment to do it because you are going to reseed all 30 farms using it. I'm going to do this. Maybe I should have done it earlier. And that's it. Arbalest killing. Advancing here with the brands. Oh, the ballistic. I missed one upgrade. A really important one for the Arbalests. And that's it, guys. I think that the build order ends here. Now it's just a matter of what are we going to do. You have really lots of economy. Are we going to transition into, I don't know, rattan archers, elephants, halberdiers? Are we going to add cannons? Are we going to do what? So it depends. From now on, you would have to adjust your economy to whatever you want. Oh, I want to go elephants, man. We're going to need at least 20 more farms. Oh no, I want to go for light cabs. 10 more farms, few stables, whatever you want. And of course, finish to upgrade your army, huh? So that's it. Nothing else. 31 minutes and you have this Arbalest army, you have runs to kill your enemy, and you can fight the early imp, okay? Tumbling, I forgot, of course, I forgot half of the technologies, but not the economical ones, because the focus of this game was the boom. So basically, guys, this is how you just go to use boom, using stone, like I did here, and that's it. Yep, Red's an IE, man. It's over. GG.